is the noise? Hi, Yvette. Hi, Miss Keithia. I'm trying to adjust the volume and it's not working. I'm not sure what's going on. Can you hear me? Okay, cool. Glad you can hear me. Thank you guys for coming. I don't really have much to tell you. I guess this is just your opportunity to see who I am. People say that I am camera shy. I'm really not. I am an introvert though. So I probably won't be doing too many lives, but if you have any questions you want to ask me, please, this is your perfect opportunity to ask me whatever you want. Just type it in the chat. This is very new to me. When I started YouTube, we didn't drop links, so I still don't know how to do that. I am sorry, but I will learn. I'm glad you all can make it. Hi, One Key, S Child 5, girl. Hello, Yvette. How are you? AKA Diva. Nice to see you here. I'm so glad you can make it. Anybody out there in the bushes, you're more than welcome to be here. I don't think that I will be deleting anyone because this is not it's not a beef sector chat. This is the green sector, so I don't intend to ever have any drama here. If you're looking for drama, you came to the wrong live. I'm just here to have a good time and let you know who I am. Oh, definitely like, share, and subscribe, please. If there's anybody that you haven't told about me, please share my information. I really appreciate it. Well, hello, Queen. I'm glad you could make it. How are you today? So, does anybody have any questions for me? Anything I can tell you about me? Aw, thank you, Diva. Oh, thank you, Queen. I'm not sure how long this is going to go on, but yeah, thank you. I appreciate you doing that for me. Thank you, Yvette. That was very nice of you. I'm sorry that I had to reschedule. I was at a doctor's appointment, and of course, when you go to the doctor, if you're 5 minutes late, they want to reschedule you after they get done yelling at you. But it's okay if the doctor is an hour late. I don't understand that. But, that's life. That's how it goes. We just deal with it. So, how is everyone else doing today? Anything new? Anything interesting? Yvette, I don't really enjoy being live. I don't. I'd rather be behind the camera, but I guess it's okay. It'll take some getting used to. Like I said, I started YouTube, I think it was in 2011. So there wasn't a whole lot of this. I have a channel. It's still out there. And we did uploads. There was no going live. So this is new for me. It'll take some getting used to. I'm just, like I said, I'd rather be behind the camera. I'd rather just do what I'm doing than to actually, you know, be here talking to you. I know that's weird, but it'll be okay. I'll get used to it. And let's hope so, Queen. Let's hope so. Like I said, it'll just take some getting used to before I feel comfortable doing it. I'm not shy, but I am definitely an introvert. But I kind of like the fact that it's not a lot of people in here. That makes me feel a lot more comfortable. Everybody else can watch it, afterwards. And that's totally cool with me. I'm going to try to do a live at least once a month. I planned on doing it before now, but I got really sick. Um, and I'm like 3 weeks into my healing. So I feel better. I'm still not 100% yet, but I'm getting there. So I'm going to get back to doing my thing. Hey, Rebel, thank you for coming. I appreciate that. I'm going to get back to, doing my thing in the kitchen. This weather is, somebody please go refill Mother Nature's prescriptions because she is a trip. We are expecting snow this week, if you could believe that. So I really wanted to get to my garden, but it's just not happening. Hey, BB Nice, thank you for being here. So I'm kind of thinking it's getting late in the season. Usually in May, I have stuff in the ground already, but it's not happening. So I'm kind of thinking it's going to be a container garden this year. So I'm probably going to do like my herbs and definitely some tomatoes because I love fried green tomatoes. So I'm going to do that. Might do some cucumbers, some uh, zucchini. I've got my onions ready to go. They've been ready to go on the ground for 2 months already. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. Yeah. Yeah. Snow. Yeah. I'm not thrilled about it either. As a matter of fact, when I was out today, when I first left home, it was like 43. And then by the time I got back, it was 48. So I don't think we'll even make 50. Yeah. It's weird. Yeah, we're still getting snow, Esha. Yeah. So I'm not happy. It's very dark and cloudy outside right now. Let me see if I can show you. Let's see. Let me, let's see. I don't know if you can see out there. I don't want to make you guys dizzy, but yeah, it's very cloudy outside, very dark, very dreary. I'm not happy with this. I was kind of waiting for some sunshine, a little bit of warmth. We had one weekend where it was like 73 outside, and we were like about to faint. It was just not cute. Hey, TikTok, thank you for being here. Janice, welcome. I'm glad you can make it. Yeah. So everybody was scattered around trying to get the filters ready for the air conditioner to be turned on. That lasted for 2 days, and then we went back into the 30s. So it was weird, but it is what it is. Yeah, that's what happens when you live in Wisconsin. And I live on a lake, so we get a lot of lake effect stuff going on. So it's kind of weird. Oh, you from South Dakota? Yeah, I love fried green tomatoes. Oh yes. And it's a really small window because you know those tomatoes start turning. Hey Vibrant, how are you, sweetheart? Oh, you didn't get your notification? I'm sorry. Yeah, the tomatoes start turning, and then once they start turning a little bit, you got to hurry up. You can only eat so many at a time. So when they first get to the point that I can fry some up, I do it as much as I can. They are delicious. I can just have that for a meal. I love them. Yeah, gardening is very relaxing. I love doing it. I love getting my hands in the dirt. I used to go every 2 weeks to get my nails done. I had those wickedly long nails, but once I started playing in dirt, yeah, I had to cut my nails. It wasn't gonna happen. So but the trade-off was good because I get to, store my fresh veggies and stuff in the freezer and it tastes so much better than what you get at the store. So I'm kind of thrilled. I like gardening. I really do. So hopefully I'll be able to share some of that with you guys. And then, after harvesting it, I can show you how to get it ready for the freezer and all that wonderful stuff. I was just listening to a report today about the recession and it's depressing, but we'll get through it. You have to be positive. Okay, I'm gonna move you guys again. Yeah. So, what does everybody have going on today? Anything special happening? Anybody have some good news to share? Like I said, if you have any questions for me, this is the perfect time to ask. Anything you want to know about me? Thank you, Yvette. I appreciate that. The vermins ate your garden up? When? Already, Rebel? Oh, I forgot. You live in Texas, so you probably started months ago. Oh, okay. Okay, Queen. We'll talk later. Hey, as long as it's good news, that's all that matters. You're relaxing? That's pretty cool. You must be off today, Vet. Or you don't work until later. So what's everybody planning for Mother's Day? Yeah, that's a good thing too. Also, and a friend of mine taught me this, but you have to do this before you plant anything. If you want to keep the worms and the bugs away from your fruits and vegetables, when you're tilling up your soil before you plant your seeds or your plants in there, you should sprinkle some cornmeal in your soil so the worms and stuff they will eat the cornmeal and they will leave your plants alone. I actually did that one year and it worked out really well for me. Another thing that I do is I put white distilled vinegar, mix it with some water, and put a couple of drops of Dawn dish detergent in there and spray the leaves of the plant before, before they actually flower. And that helps keep some of the critters away. Okay. All right, cool. That's pretty cool. Yeah. Um, I don't celebrate Mother's Day. I know that sounds really horrible, but after my mom passed away, I just didn't. I it just I couldn't. Um, but the good thing is that my birthday is in May. I was actually a Mother's Day baby. I was born on Mother's Day, so I celebrate my birthday. But Mother's Day for me is a time that I'm quiet and I remember my mom, and that's how I honor her. So, it was difficult explaining that to my child when my child was young, but my child's an adult now and understands why I don't, celebrate on that day. But we get to, put it all together on my birthday. And then, we just do it up then. So, I mean, everybody does what they want. Chocolate covered strawberries are delicious. And if you take them and roll them in Oreos, that's even better. Hey, Liz, how are you, sweetheart? I miss seeing you. Welcome. I'm glad you can make it. Thank you. Yeah, those darn rabbits. Rebel, 1 year, I had a rabbit that actually died in my garden. Freaked me all the way out. I had to have a friend come and get it because I don't touch dead animals. No, no, not me. I have fun playing in the country, but I'm a city girl. I was born and raised in Chicago. I don't pick up dead anything. Not happening. Oh my god, I was just so weirded out by that. It was disgusting. But I know I have deer actually walk down the street here every day. I have rabbits, squirrels, all kinds of birds, everything. Every once in a while, we'll actually see a hawk and all kinds of interesting creatures that are, in our area. It's really pretty cool to see it because living in a city, you didn't see anything like that. Now you might see a rat running down the alley, but you know, you saw squirrels because they were always in your garbage. But yeah, being here is definitely different. I don't like deer meat, but if you want deer, you can come up my way. You can get a whole family. You just throw them all in your truck and take them on. Yeah, people up here they hunt deer. They hunt wild turkey. Um, they even hunt bear. I've never eaten that either, so I don't really like gamey meat, and that's just not my thing. Yeah, lots of fishing. People up here ice fish. They put the chance shanties, yeah, out on the frozen lakes, and they drill their holes, and they have a blast. But no, that's not for me. I don't enjoy any of that. It's just not cool. Yeah, I don't blame you, Yvette. I don't like any dark meat. I don't even eat chicken legs and chicken thighs. Not eating it. When it comes to turkey, I'll eat the wing and I'll eat the breast. I'm the same with chicken. I don't like dark meat. I tried April Walker. She taught me how to make lamb chops, and I did it a couple times. Hi, Miss Vivian. I'm glad you can make it. I know you're going through a lot, so you don't have to stay. It's okay. Um, but once I got a taste of that gaminess, I didn't make them anymore. I don't like it. I guess I'm just weird. I'm not adventurous when it comes to the meat department, like all the pig tails and pig ears and pig feet. No, I'm not eating that. I don't eat any of those chitlins. I don't eat none of that stuff. Uh-uh. Let's just stick to the good parts. So, what are you doing for Mother's Day, Rebel? Is your mom still with us, or is she already on the other side? And what about you, S child? You have anything planned? Yeah, so do I, Diva. So do I. I want nothing with dark meat. I don't like any of that. It just tastes weird. And the texture to me is weird. People say that dark meat is much more tender, but I guess I like some pull to my meat because I don't like dark meat. I don't even like my, never mind. Yeah, that could cause some problems. So I'm gonna keep that to myself. Okay. Yeah, yeah, Miss Vivian. It's greasy and it has a weird texture to me. It's springy like, and I don't like that. Oh, Rebel, I'm so sorry. Okay, that's pretty cool to go and and be with her and remember her. That's pretty cool. My mom was cremated, so I don't have to go far. She's like actually in an urn in my house, so I can see her every day. Mm-hmm. Above ground, yeah, yeah. That's pretty cool to do your planting above ground. Yeah, I have a friend who she does hers because she's had like over 60 surgeries, like on her knees and her shoulders and all that stuff. So she can't dig in the ground like she used to. So she does a lot of above ground planting so that she doesn't have to bend and all that stuff. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you did, Rebel. I'm pretty sure you did, but I'm glad I stopped myself because that would not have been so nice to say. You know how, even though we know it's cool, but other people are gonna see this, and they'll probably say something, and it's really not like that. I mean, we all have preferences, and I do. I have a preference. So not that I haven't before and not that I will never. It's a preference. So if I can get what I want, then I'm gonna take it. Hey, Bitsy Bitsy, welcome, sweetheart. I'm glad you made it. Thank you. Thank you so much, Yvette. And people are, so that's pretty cool. Yeah, that's pretty cool. So how many May babies do we have in the room? Anyone else have a birthday in May beside me? Vibrant, you like hey, hey, Sparkle. Hey, beautiful. Thank you for coming. Thank you, sweetheart. I'm glad you were here. How was your weekend? You were busy, busy, busy this weekend. Did you get your 1,000? Thank you, Miss Vivian. It's not really my deal, but like I said, I'll probably do it once a month unless something, important comes up, then I'll do it more often. But I prefer to be behind the camera. Okay. All right, go ahead, birthday girl. I'm not mad at you at all. Love those May babies. I've got a birthday coming up in 10 days. You know we rule the world, right? I'm glad you're having a great birthday month. You deserve it. You're a sweetheart. You really are. And you'll get that 1,000. Just be like me. Just wait for it. It'll happen because you want your subscribers to be people that you really enjoy and that really enjoy you. Oh yeah. Oh, Virgos rule the world. Mm-mm. I have a brother and a niece who are Virgos, and they drive me crazy. Oh my God. Their favorite thing to say to me is, I know that already. It's like, okay, then what did you ask me for? No, I can't. I cannot. I love them though. I really do. I love them, but oh, they drive me nuts. Don't ask me a question and then tell me you know already. Hi, Dr. Brown. Thank you so much for coming. I appreciate you being here. Oh, okay, itsy bitsy. Yeah, you tell your daughter I said happy birthday for me. We're birthday twins. All right. Was she born on Mother's Day as well? Yep, the green sector crew. You got that right, Sparkles. Really? Awesome. Oh yeah. I was born on Mother's Day too. That's pretty cool. That's a beautiful gift to get on your Mother's Day, right? That's one way you'll never forget her birthday, and she'll never forget Mother's Day. Okay, Sparkle. You're taking too long, huh? See, I might have to do that on my phone. Oh, yeah, it went through. Okay, cool. It does seem like on my laptop, the chat seems to be moving slower than it does on my phone. So, I don't know. I'm not used to being on my laptop, but this is the only way that I can schedule the live. So I couldn't do it from my phone, which I thought was weird, but it is what it is. Oh, okay. Google Voice. You know what? I've never used that. I should though. Like especially when you're driving and you're listening to a chat and you want to say something, but you have to wait for a light or something like that. And then by the time you get a chance to say what you're gonna say, the chat has moved on. So yeah. Oh, you're in Subway? You're gonna have lunch now? Ooh, getting your nails done, getting what? Well, you go, Miss Thing. You're doing it up. Well, enjoy getting pampered. Enjoy getting pampered, Sparkle. I appreciate you stopping by. Are you gonna have a full weekend of partying? Okay. Uh, don't party too much. Those hangovers can be horrible. So watch yourself and make sure you have some good friends around you just in case you go overboard. So, for the ones who just got here, do you have big plans for the Mother's Day weekend? Do you have any vacations coming up? What are you guys doing? Or does anybody have any questions they want to ask me? Oh, okay, Sparkle. Okay, that's cool. I'm going to give it a try. I'm going to try it and see how it works out. Because, like I said, sometimes I'm in the car and I'm driving and there's a live, and when I want to say something or I have to type it in and it's too late. Hey, sweetheart, thank you for coming. UNC girl, how are you doing? Thank you. I'm glad you can make it. Oh, cool. You got a new spot. Awesome. Congratulations. I'm happy for you. Uh, S child, it's not well, okay. Let me put it this way. For the last 6 years, our spring actually started at the end of February, which is weird. It's really not supposed to. We've been known to get snow through the end of April. This year is just very strange because there were some days in February that we actually got in the 60s. And then when March came, it got colder. So, and then it's like one day it would be in the 20s, and then the next day it would be in the 40s, and then the following week we'd be in the 30s, and then we'd be in the 20s, and it's just weird. We'll get in the 50s, and then the next day it'll be 37. So I'm not quite sure what's going on with this weather this year. It's just very strange. Hey, Muffy, thank you for coming, sweetheart. I appreciate it. Yeah, so when spring is actually going to start, I don't know. When it actually starts, I'll let you know. Right now, it's just weird. So I don't know what to do with it. I really don't. Yeah. And the thing about it is, our summer is not even a good 3 months because I've been known to walk around in sweatshirts until the middle of June. Then in around the end of July, we might get into like maybe 83, and then in the beginning of August, maybe 85. And by the end of August, we're back down in the low 70s. And we've had snow before Halloween. It is not unusual. We usually have cold, snow, and rain for at least 6 months of the year. So it's very strange. Now, I don't particularly enjoy the weather, and I've been thinking about moving someplace else, but I don't want to go where it's like hot 6 months of the year. I don't want that. So I got to find that sweet spot. You know, I think the best place for me to go would be Europe. I don't mind, the rain all the time. I don't want to be anywhere where it gets below 40, and I don't want it to be above 80. So I know that's going to be a very interesting situation. It's going to be hard to find that. August 19th. Okay. That's your real birthday? Okay, cool. All right. Well, then I guess we'll have to celebrate that one too, right, Sparkle? Can't celebrate too much. Oh, wow. You were really early. It's a blessing that you're here. It's 80 in Baltimore today? What? That's crazy. Not here. Oh, okay. Okay, Sparkle. Okay. All right, cool. All right, Sparkle. Yeah. Europe, it does? How hot does it get? How hot does it get as child? Because I thought their weather, like, I didn't think they got above 80, but I know they get a lot of rain there. But how hot does it get? Ooh, I know you were not happy, Queen. And see, I have never turned my heat off. What? Oh no, I can't deal with that. No, the 90s. No, I would pass out. I have been in this environment for over 20 years, so it would be a big adjustment for me to be someplace. Oh, 82. No. Can't handle it. It's 82 there and it's in the 40s here. I can't imagine. That would be a big transition for me. Your air is on? No way. My heat is on 68 right now. The doctor told you to. What are you waiting for, Queen? You better get yourself back to the doctor. Little, you have your little air condition. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I'm telling you, hoodies and everything. I When I went to the doctor, I still had on my winter coat and gloves on. I cannot even imagine it being in the 80s right now. Oh, you love the heat? I don't. I don't love the heat at all. That is just not my situation. I do not like it. I don't like it hot. I don't like extreme cold, but I don't like it hot either. I like that sweet spot, that right in between. I'm true to my nature. I am a spring baby. Spring and fall, those are my favorite seasons. I hate winter and I hate summer. Ooh, S child, you like warmer weather? Not me. Mm-mm. I don't like to be hot. Because my whole thing is when it's cold, I can keep putting layers on, I can keep putting clothes on, but there's only so much I can take off without getting arrested. Oh, you're getting ready for a, oh, you're gonna be a bridesmaid? Oh, that's pretty cool. One of your friends getting married? Myrtle Beach. New York is 55 and freezing. Yeah, see, I could live with that. That's warmer than where I am. It's 48. Yeah, I'd rather be cold than hot too. Like I said, I can keep putting on clothes. I can turn up the heat, but when it gets hot, I can't take my skin off. 75 is the highest that I wanted to go. Yeah, the perfect temperature for me is between like 65 and 72. That's perfect for me. When it starts getting to 75, I'm like, okay, is it gonna get any warmer than this? Because if so, I'm staying in the house. Mm-hmm. You sure can. I can go take a hot bath and get warm, but I don't. I've never been so warm that I wanted to take a cold shower. So, no, the heat and me, we just do not get along. But I think it has a lot to do with me when I was a child. I used to have really bad nosebleeds when it was warm outside. I couldn't go outside and play, like with my friends when it was really warm outside because I would have nosebleeds so bad that they would have to take me to the hospital and they would have to cauterize the veins in my nose. So I never learned how to ride a two-wheel bike. I never learned how to roller skate because every time I would try and do something like that, my nose would bleed. So I had to go outside and play in the wintertime. So I know how to ice skate. I know how to do all that stuff that you can do, when it's cold outside or when it's snowing outside. I think I had my last really bad nosebleed. I was about 16. So yeah, I missed all that wonderful stuff you could go outside and do in the summer because I would have bled to death. So stuff happens. So that's probably why I'm still not a person that likes warm weather. It was very scary for me. Hey, how are you? I'm glad you can make it. I appreciate you coming. Oh, okay. Your best friend's sister. Okay, cool. Well, I hope you have a wonderful time. What are the colors? Oh, you're welcome anytime. I'm glad you came. Thank you for coming, Corin. Oh, plum and off white. That should be beautiful. I hope you have a fantastic time. I'm glad you guys were able to come and join me for my first live. That's pretty cool. I didn't think I would be able to do this. I mean, not like sit in front of you guys and talk, but I didn't think I would know how to schedule this. But it turned out okay. It wasn't that difficult. Now, one of these days, I'll learn how to drop a link. Somebody will teach me how to do that. Oh, thank you. I'm glad you're here. Like I said, this going live thing is totally new to me. Don't laugh at me, Liz. That's not funny. But I'll get better. I'll get better with time. I'm not rushing anything. I'm not rushing to, be great. It'll happen when it's time to happen. And I just want positive stuff. I want to teach people something that I know, and I want people to teach me, and just share some really nice things. There's enough negative stuff going on in life. I want to share a lot of things with you, like the different places that you can sign up to get information on your medication. There are so many prescription drugs out here now that are in short supply, and people don't even know it. So if you go to get your prescription refill and they give you something different, it's because your normal medication is not available. There's so much going on. Recalls, every time you turn around, there's a recall on beef or some type of vegetable or cereal or something. It's just really ridiculous. And so many people don't know what's going on. And, like I said, the whole recession thing, it's just a whole lot going on. And there are some really good places on YouTube that give you information. And I want to be able to share those places with you as well. We can always go to the beef sector or the black sector, and there are a whole lot of other sectors that I entertain that give you the good, juicy, and you get to have a knockdown, drag out. But that's just not something that I wanted to do. That's not me. I have 149 first cousins, and we played the dozens the whole time I was growing up. So I could do it, but I don't want to do it. It's just not something I wanted to do. Was I nervous to start this live? No, I wasn't nervous. I've been on camera before, just not in my own chat. I've been in chats, I mean not chats. I've been on panels before, even in the beef sector, and I've been on live before in other sectors. So I wasn't, nervous to do it. It's just that, like I said, I'm more of an introvert. I'm comfortable with a few people, if that makes sense. Yeah. But I've been around so long that people know me. It's not like I'm with a bunch of strangers. So, oh, cool, awesome. So, are there good recipes in there, Miss Vivian? Have I talked to Tracy today? No, actually, I left home this morning, and that's why I had to reschedule my live. I came in almost just in time to get on, so I haven't seen her. What's going on with her? Is she okay? Is Tracy okay? Did something happen? Muffy, yeah, definitely. I prefer being in that smaller atmosphere. I don't know what I would do if I had 1,000 people in my life. Just being able to keep up with the scroll, the screen scrolling would probably drive me nuts. I wouldn't know how to handle that. Oh, okay. Yeah. No, I haven't watched really any YouTube today. When I get off here, then I'm gonna go and see what I missed for the day. But I haven't really been on. So I guess I'll find out. Anybody know any good juicy stuff going on? Because I don't know anything. Uh-oh. But okay, all right. You going back to North Carolina in a few years? Okay. That's cool. That's someplace I would like to visit, but I'd prefer to visit in the spring or the fall, maybe even the winter because it wouldn't really be winter for them. Oh, she was on Lovely's page? Okay. Oh, okay. How are Miss Dovey and Lovely? I hope they made up. Muffy, I definitely feel you on that one. Yvette, you do great. You are. I've never seen you dragging. You're always upbeat and entertaining and all that wonderful stuff. Queen, you like smaller intimate groups? No, no way. You're always out there in the middle of everything. Yeah, for me, the small groups are just fine. I'm good with that. Totally okay with it. I feel like I can be more personal with you. It's like I can read all of your comments and I can respond to you all without feeling like I'm ignoring somebody. So it definitely works for me. I didn't know you were an introvert, Muffy. That's cool. Well, we have something in common because I definitely am. You know, when the mask mandate came out, I'm like, oh, yay, I get to hide behind my mask because I don't appear to be an introvert. Everybody thinks that I am like this, outgoing person, and that's really a mask that I wear. I am not that person, but people think that I am. Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, she's a nice lady. She is a nice lady. I think that she shares too much of her real life on social media, but if that's something that she wants to do, she can do that. I prefer not to be that out there with my personal life. I don't have anything to hide, but if it's something you want to know about me in that way, then you're going to have to go look for it. I just don't feel like I need to give you all that. I will probably continue to wear my mask for the rest of my life. It's my cover. It's my cover. Because I wear my expressions on my face. So if the majority of my face is covered up, then you won't have to see. I went to the store before I went to my appointment, and I'm busy putting my groceries in my vehicle, and this lady just walks up to me. Hi, how are you doing? Now I have my mask on and everything. I'm like, I'm okay. Why did you pick me out of everybody in this parking lot to talk to? But that's what I said in my head. And, by the time I left the parking lot, I knew that her mom died 19 years ago, that her daughter passed away 10 months ago, and she hugged me, and I thought I was going to pass out. I do not like strangers putting their hands on me. But, the lady needed a hug, so I'm like, cool. I told her I would pray for her. She said she would pray for me. She told me her name. And if I ever see her out again to, talk to her, I guess some people just, they need to reach out when they need to reach out. But I'm like, why me? Everybody else in this parking lot doesn't wear a mask. But you come to the person that's covered up. I don't know. That was just it's like, man, I'm trying to hide. Don't you see I'm trying to hide? It just didn't work out. Because I guess somewhere people can just read and they can tell what kind of person you are. I don't know, for whatever reason, people gravitate toward me. I don't get it, but it is what it is. In Carolina Beach. Okay. Okay. Atlantic Beach. Okay. The Emerald Isles. See, I have never been to any of those places. Yeah, with the pandemic, but you know, our government is trying to say that the pandemic is over. But that's really weird because it's not really over. I think they're doing all that because they want the economy to stabilize, and that's going to be their excuse that they use for no more stimulus, and they're cutting back on, people who were getting food stamps, the special packages. They're going to be cutting all that stuff out, and because we can't afford it, we send our money to other countries instead of here in the United States, so we can't do both. Even though it's really weird to me how they can give themselves raises like every 3 months, and they go on vacation and they're gone from their offices like 9 months out of the year. But it's okay for us not to have anything. Yeah. Did I practice going live? No. Thank you so much, UNC girl. No, I didn't practice. I had no idea what I was going to say, actually. It's just, I think if I would have tried to prepare for it, then I would have been a wreck, because it would have been like, okay, what am I supposed to say? What am I supposed to do? So I just decided to just get on here and talk and ask you guys, questions, and let you ask me questions. That's the best way for you to, know about me, whatever it is that you want to know. So yeah, no, I didn't prepare. I think I would have been really nervous if I had. Because knowing me, I definitely would have forgot something. It's like, that's not what I was supposed to say. So I'm just letting it flow. Oh, did they? Okay. Okay, so then that tells you right there that we are not out of the woods. If CNN is reporting numbers again, we are messed up. What's my ethnicity? I'm black. I have a black mother and a black father. No, I don't mind you asking. Yeah, I'm 100% black. Don't I look like it? Well, you know what? I guess with some people you can't tell, but I'm a medium brown. I'm not a dark brown, and I'm not light brown. I'm just, yeah, I'm black though. What kind of music? Okay, now I just said that I was black. My favorite music as child, I like rock. I like old classic rock. I like modern day rock. I used to really like heavy metal, but now that I'm getting older, that the head banging, I don't do so much of that anymore. I like R&B. I like some rap. When you have grown children, who listen to it, and then them growing up as teenagers, you kind of got to know what's out there. So some of it I do like. So the only music that I don't like jazz. You're Asian. Yvette, stop. Yeah, I am. I'm black. Yeah, I got a black mom and a black dad. Yeah, so that's what I am. I'm not biracial. I'm not. I'm not. No, I'm just a regular old black woman. That's it. They call you white. Yeah, right. You are not white, girl. Please, not with that mouth you got, sweetheart. You are definitely not. Oh no, no, no. Absolutely not. Yeah, yeah, I do. I like a lot of different types of music. I just, for whatever reason, I don't like jazz. It just didn't hit me right. Heavy metal, yeah. Oh, cool. Then we have something in common. Yeah. Yeah, I would be one of those who's spinning their head around in circles and hair flying everywhere. Yeah, yeah, I've had my crazy days. Yeah, I don't even know. I don't get it, Diva. I just, I don't like jazz. I will listen to the blues before I listen to jazz. I used to go to a lot of, believe it or not, I went to a lot of Christian rock concerts because they were like intimate and, being in the mosh pit. Oh gosh. Yeah, I've had my crazy times. Mhm. Okay, gospel, trap music. Okay. Yeah, the 80s music, definitely. I love the 70s music, the 80s music, the 90s music, the 2000s music. Yeah, all that stuff. Every part of that can hit me in a different way. I can listen to something from the 90s or whatever, and it'll take me back to, some special time or whatever. Yeah. So I like it. I like it. Oh, you Lionel Richie? Okay. Queen, you know how it is. We are, we really are a rainbow of colors. We go from the lightest of the brown to the darkest of the brown. We're everything in between. We can have light eyes, hazel eyes, green eyes. We can have anything, and we're still, we still have a black mother and a black father. So, we really need to stop that judging. If you just like she did. If you want to know what someone is, ask them. If they tell you none of your business, then roll on. Oh yes, Metallica, yes, Metallica for sure. Yeah, I still have the black CD and all of that stuff. Definitely. Yes, yes, I'm your metal sister for sure. Yeah, Puerto Rican. Okay, and Panamanian. Okay, okay, cool. I have a friend here. She's Panamanian. Spicy is all get out. Her and her mom. I love them to death. They're as cute as they can be. Do I like Slayer? And yes, absolutely, for sure. hmm Okay, pop music, 80s music. Yep. Oh, I remember MTV. Do they even have MTV anymore? Okay, I had Spanish in high school and I forgot the majority of it. I have a few. Yep, Tom Petty, absolutely, for sure. Van Halen, the card, absolutely. I know exactly who they are. hmm Ooh, I would like to. I would like to travel outside the country. I don't know when it'll be safe enough to. Okay, I like Stone Temple Pilots. I was a big fan of what's his name? Oh, what the one who I really believe that his wife killed him. Um, Nirvana, all those guys. Led Zeppelin and Creed, absolutely. As a matter of fact, when my son was born, if you remember that song by Creed, um, well, he's like, I'll give you love, I'll give you everything. Yeah, when I first heard that, when I held my son in my arms, I thought of that because that's exactly how I felt about my son, and he actually made that song for his son when he was born. Yeah, Green Day, yeah, Aerosmith, Red Hot Chili Peppers, all those guys. Kurt Cobain, there you go. Oh, I thought he was so cute. Yeah, I did. Absolutely, for sure. I remember all of them guys. I remember the old guys, Chicago, Rolling Stone, all those. Yeah, I grew up with that. My older brother introduced me to, rock music. Oh, baby, I love me some Stone Temple Pilot. When he overdosed, I thought I was gonna collapse. Yeah. Till Tuesday. Yep. Debbie Gibson. I sure do. I know them all. Foo Fighters. Yeah. As a matter of fact, there's a girl. We were really close. In a different sector in the YouTube arena. Um, One of her relatives is a member of the Foo Fighters. So we got a chance to listen to a lot of information. For sure, Queen. My boy Eddie. Absolutely. Mm-hmm. For sure. So I'm glad to know that there are some heavy metal and some rock people out here too, because that a lot of people are ashamed to admit that they listen to it, but not me. I don't, if I like it, I like it. If it hits me right, then I'm with it. Your sacrifice, okay. Mm-hmm. Creed is really they were really nice, really nice. Mm-hmm. Yeah, there are a lot of talented people out there, and what I do like now is that they're bringing a lot of that together. It's like we don't have to be separated on the music thing. Like you hear a lot of sampling. There are a lot of rappers who sample rock music, and there are a lot of vice versa. If you go on TikTok, this I have to get back to you and tell you what this guy's name is. He is a DJ, and he will actually put together country music with rap music. I had never seen that done before. Man, it's just so weird how it flows so good together. But I will get back to you on his name, and then you guys can go check him out. Toto, yeah. Oh, of course, Pink and Lady Gaga. And mm, my last fiance, he hated Lady Gaga. I'm like, I don't give whatever. That's your problem. You deal with that. Okay. Yeah, I love music. Oh, go ahead, Queen. You go ahead and work. You don't have to type. Just do what you're doing. Yeah, absolutely, for sure. So yeah, I uh have a taste for music. I will listen to anything once. Um, Kelly Clarkson is okay. I'm I don't hmm that what I don't that it's not one of my favorite. And Christina Aguilera, yeah, I do like her. That sappy music, I only want to hear that let's go to bed music when it's time to get busy. So yeah, sorry. It's just not. I don't want to hear all that mushy, gushy, lovey junk. Just throughout the day. I only want to hear that at a certain time. Hey, Truth, how are you doing, sir? I'm glad you can make it. Yeah, yeah. We can leave the romantic music for when it's time to turn off the lights. Yeah. But just every day I want to hear something upbeat, something wild, something crazy, that type of stuff. There's nothing wrong with country music. I have friends here, a husband and wife. The husband is a DJ, and he plays all different kind of music, but they're really into country western, and I would go with them. And sometimes and listen to him DJ. And Alanis Morissette, absolutely. That girl's hair is beautiful. But yeah, I would definitely go and list it. Oh yeah, turn off the lights. There you go, Truth. You better believe it. Yes, yes. Teddy, Marvin Gaye, all of them. And don't forget the Isley brothers. Who are you talking about? Baby making music. Now there you go. Uninvited. Is that a new one, Muffy? I haven't heard from her in a while. Patsy Cline. You like Patsy Cline? Okay. And what was it? Was it the one of the Judds? Um, was it the I think one of them passed away this week, right? Al Green. Oh, my mom loved herself some Al Green. Believe it or not, I still have some of the 33s. I have them in my basement, wrapped up really nice in a storage bag. And I said, one of these days, I'm going to buy myself a turntable so I can replay some of those 33s. I actually have some 45s too. Yeah, I'm old. Okay, okay, Muffy. Okay, I don't think I bought that CD, but I will look because a, um, I have a CD turner. I don't know. It's hundreds of CDs in there. Yes, yes. Naomi, the mom, she passed away. Yeah, and that's pretty sad because they were, super super close. Oh, Walmart sells them. Okay, yeah, I'm definitely gonna do that because I have them. Yes. Well, who's gonna forget the Beatles? I mean, who was out there with them? The Beatles, and what was that other group? They weren't as popular as the Beatles. The Monkees. Yeah, that was during my oldest brother's time. But again, I got to listen to that some of that stuff because he listened to it. My oldest brother is 12 years older than me, so that's how I got exposed to rock when he went away to college and he came home, to visit, for the spring break or summer break or whatever. It's like, what is that you're listening to? And that's how I got introduced to it. And that's how I found out who the Rolling Stones were in Chicago. Yep, yep, you're absolutely right. The truth. The Monkees had their television show, just like the Partridge Family and all those guys. Yeah, I remember all that. Oh yeah, the Bee Gees. Now I still have their. It was a 4-pack CD. Yeah, I still have all that, and I'll never get rid of it. I wish it was worth some money, but they're open, so it's not. And my favorite R&B person of all times, I love that man, Prince. I love him. Love him. And it hurt me when he passed away. Okay. Guns and Roses. Okay. Appetite for this. Yes, absolutely. See what happens when you have older siblings? They introduce you to all this wonderful stuff. Okay. In Vegas? Wow. I bet that was awesome. Michael Bolton, yes. I remember him. It's 76. Okay. Wow. Wow. 5,000? That's cool. Yeah, I love me some Prince. Well, thank you, Miss Vivian. I appreciate that. Well, hey, Ro, how's my boo today? I hope you didn't work too hard today. I'm glad you stopped by. Yeah, Joe Levert. I actually met Joe Levert and I forget the tall guy, the tall thin guy. One of these days, I'll pull out the picture for you. There was a concert in Chicago. I forget it was on the west side in some park, and they were there, and I got a chance to take a picture with I think it was the cousin. Yep, I still have that picture. Okay, okay, babe. Paul Young, John, Billy, yeah, Billy Idol, yeah, Michael Jackson. Okay, cool. Yeah. Yeah, I remember all of those guys. And what was it? Corey Hart. I wear my sunglasses at night. I still listen to that. He was a teddy bear. Sometimes being a teddy bear doesn't work out though. He passed away way too soon. Oh yes, Barry White. Yeah. Billy Ocean, Lou Ross. Absolutely. hmm Like I said, all of those guys were the baby making music. That's what. Oh yes, absolutely for sure. Love them all. Can't forget Marvin Gaye. All of those guys. And I will never, as long as I live, forget George Clinton and Parliament Funkadelic. Don't forget Bootsy Collins. Don't forget any of those guys. The Supremes. The Staple Singers. I actually got a chance to meet them in person. One of my mom's friends was cousins with them, and we actually spent one Memorial Day with the Staple Singers, and they were just like us. They were so down to earth. They didn't act like they were famous at all. So that was pretty good. Are you doing good? Okay. Okay, you got done early? Okay, cool. Oh, a break from overtime. Yeah. Yeah, you need a break. You need a break. You can. Oh, Isaac Hayes. Oh, yes, yes, yes. That voice. Mm-mm-mm. Yeah, you need a break. But oh yes, I remember Isaac. I wonder if our children are going to remember the people like we remember them. Are they going to remember these people, or are they just so, you know, flavor of the month that they're gone, or they get shot up and killed before they even get to be a certain age? I mean, it's crazy. I especially think about the young people in this rap game. It's like they get killed before you even get a chance to know them. Jackson 5. Okay. Okay. Now, here's one for you, Vibrant. James Brown. Get up off of that thing if you talking about get up. Yeah. Yes, I know Switch. Of course. Do you know how fine they were? Oh. The vinyls. Absolutely. I will treasure my vinyls. I wish that I hadn't gotten rid of as many as I did, and the one I kept. I even have the 1985 33 that the Chicago Bulls made. Not the Bulls, the Chicago Bears made when they were winning that Super Bowl, the Super Bowl hustle. Now, that was from 1985. I've been carrying that stupid thing around all these years, and I will never get rid of it. Oh, yeah, James Brown, you know what my favorite was, right? The Big Payback. Mm-mm-mm. I wore that out 1,000 times. Okay, sweetheart, go ahead and eat your lunch. I sure did. That was my favorite. That was me because I was always gonna pay you back for what you did to me. Oh yes, the Ohio players. Sweet sticky thing. Yes. Okay, you actually met him? Awesome. That was the first concert that I went to as a little girl. I went to go see James Brown live. And that was in the day where the the artists weren't afraid to let you get close to them. Nobody was in a seat. We were all standing there, and he was in the middle of the floor doing his thing. I mean, that was years ago. I think I was maybe 4 or 5 then. But it's so different today. Okay. You like the big band and the old timers. Okay. Dean Martin, Tony Bennett, Frank Sinatra. Okay. Oh, never be still makes you cry. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Earth, Wind, and Fire. That's true. Cameo. LTD. Oh yeah. George Duke. Oh wow. Shaka looks so good. It's hard to believe she is as old as she is and everything that she's been through. Brothers Johnson, Strawberry Lep. Yep. Absolutely. Yes, I remember all of them. It just reminds you just how much times have really changed. No more like those guys anymore. Like I said, right now, all these guys out here now, it is flavor of the month. Before you can even know who they are, they're already dead. It's just, it's horrible. Walter Payton, yep, I got it. Diva, I got it. One of these days, I'm gonna go pull out those old 45s and 33s and all that stuff and do a live, and I'm gonna let you guys see them. I still have, I think one of, because I got two copies of the Super Bowl Shuffle. One I think is still sealed up. I don't think I opened it. Natalie Cole, Nat King, yep, yeah. I was alive. I mean, I was here. She's 70. Man, she looks amazing. She sure did find the fountain of youth. She sure did. And I would have thought that she would have never made it because she was heavy into those drugs. But it goes to show you what can happen. You can get yourself straight. She's a grandmother now, and I think even a great grandmother. Yeah, Johnny Mathis. I remember him, the Fat Boys, Heavy D. Yeah, it's amazing. It's just absolutely amazing that some of them are still here when these younger ones are mm, they're just living a total different life. And our people were using drugs, and these are out here still trying to sell them. Okay, she did a verses with Stephanie. I like Stephanie, but Shaka's my girl. I've seen Stephanie Mills in concert before, and she gave a really good concert. But yeah, Shaka's still my girl. Al Jarreau, absolutely. Rick James, oh yes, for sure. Frankie Valley and the Four Seasons, yes, I remember them. Nope, can't forget Rufus. Wasn't she dating, or was she married to one of the guys from Rufus? And Donna Summers, looking for some hot stuff. Well, she was some hot stuff. Don't forget Grace Jones. I loved Grace Jones. I liked the fact that she was different. Her and David Bowie. Talk about an odd couple, but it worked out as far as the way they looked together. It worked for me. Yep, Sly and the Family Stone, Cool and the Gang. Yeah, we had some greats. Charlie Wilson for sure. We were really lucky. We were really blessed to have such great musicians. And like I said, there's still young people out here now who are sampling their songs. And that lets you know that we lived through some good times. Oh yes, Angela Winbush. Don't forget Minnie Riperton. Oh, mm, that lady touched my soul. Smokey Robinson. He still looks good for his age. I don't know why he dyes his hair like that because we know his hair is not all black. But, that's his thing. The Gap Band, for sure. The Four Tops, all of those guys. Yes, yes, yes. Yeah, I loved Grace. I really did. Is she still with us or has she passed on? Yeah, Tina Marie, beautiful voice, a songbird for sure. Frida Payne, what a voice. Yes, we had some greats. We really did. We were very, very fortunate to have lived in a life with all of those great people. Oh, Aretha Franklin, yeah, who could ever forget her? Oh, okay, Grace is still alive. Okay, that's cool. Mhm. Yeah, what about some of our reggae brothers and sisters? You can't forget them. Because I do. I like reggae music too. Like I said, the only music that I really don't like is jazz. Okay, Junior, Mama used to say, Phyllis Hyman, yep, Patty Austin. Patty LaBelle is still out there kicking. I don't know what her secret is, but she's still out there. Bob Marley and the Wailers, yep. So for real. Oh yes, Marvin. Yeah, we got some great ones. We really did. So who's your favorite singer now? Oh yeah, the SOS band. Take your time, do it right. Yeah, yeah. So who do you guys listen to now? Or you still listen to the oldies? Well, I know we probably still listen to the oldies, but who's your favorite new people? Okay. Supersonic. Do I remember them? JJ Fad. Okay, Bruno Mars.
IGN has this update. You can always tell me to skip or go to the next article.
Sorry about that. Google
NASA's
just.
Ingenuity helicopter beams back Erie
What
spacecraft
the
wreckage
hell?
from Mars. NASA's Ingenuity helicopter has beamed back to Earth Erie yet
Hey
incredible
Google,
images of the NASA.
turn off. Somebody decided to speak when they weren't spoken to. Okay, Adele. You know what? I didn't get into her that much. Like I said, that kind of music is okay. It's just not one of my favorites. I mean, she's a cool lady and everything. New Edition, Bobby Brown and the guys. Bobby's been going through a lot here lately. So much tragedy has come to his life, and him, having strokes, and but he lived that life. Yep. Now, yeah, Belle Biv DeVoe, they still look, well, I mean, definitely they look older. Fantasia. Okay, Kiki Wyatt. Okay, Jasmine Sullivan. All right. Babyface. Hey, Miss Money, how are you, love? Thank you for coming. Surface? I don't remember them. What did they make? Truth. I remember H Town. I don't remember Surface. Thank you, Miss Money. I'm doing well, Miss Money. Looking forward to you doing your rum. You've done every liquor except rum. I'm still waiting for that one. Boys to Men lost somebody. Who did they lose? Miss Money, we're just here hanging out. I was giving people a chance to see the person behind, the screen. I've been on lives before, but some people never saw me. And just giving my subscribers a chance to ask me any questions that they had about me, to just give everybody a chance to, know me. That's it. Nothing special. We're just hanging out. It's your anniversary, yeah. But who did Boys to Men lose? Who died? Who passed away? Only you can make me happy. Yes. I remember knocking them boots. I mean, the song. Oh, he didn't die. Oh, he was too sick. Okay. Okay. I'm pretty sure they lived a hard life being on the road so much, and just being introduced to a lot of stuff that they probably shouldn't have. It, yeah. Cause who was it? I'm trying to think. Who was this guy? I don't remember. Oh man. He knew he was gonna die. I can't think of who it was. Oh, he was a nice looking guy. He was in some group, and he just passed away last year. Oh, I'll think of his name. I don't remember what it is right now, though. Oh, really? MS? Oh, wow. I'm coming, Miss Vivian. Ah, thank you. I don't know how that works, but the five heartbeats, yep, that's true. Yeah, I remember them. Now, I hate to hear about any of them being sick. I really do. But I think I worry more about the young ones who are out here now, because they're killing themselves, or they're doing really dumb stuff, and they're overdosing, or they're shooting each other, and it's just crazy. They're not living to enjoy the fruits of their labor. And a lot of these people in the music industry, they're taking advantage of these young kids, and I hate it. Times are so different. Oh yeah, Luther. Who could forget him? Yeah. Oh wow, I didn't realize it was 4 o'clock. We've been on here an hour and a half. That went fast. Yeah, they flashed them up. And you know what's really sad is a lot of these guys walking around here with all these diamonds on them, and they're stuck in their stuck in their foreheads, and wrapped around. They're just dripping in all these diamonds and gold, and it's not even theirs. They're renting this stuff. It's crazy to me. It's absolutely crazy. These people, if they don't, cut a record or, put out something, they're in the hole. They owe money, and they're out of the game and they're broke. It's absolutely nuts to me. There is one young man who is still, doing his thing, but I admire him so much. He's from Chicago and he still lives there. Jeremiah. Somebody saw him working, and he was working in a store, and he was actually bagging groceries, and somebody put out this article, oh, look at him. And I'm like, well, he's smart enough to know that the money that he made from his record deals to save that money, and he's still out here working and being a normal person, and you never hear about him getting into any trouble, doing anything crazy. It's like, I respect him. Oh, thank you, Miss Monty. Yeah, I'm glad to finally meet you too. That's why I wanted to do this. Like I said, I wanted to give everybody an opportunity to, see the person behind the screen. Even though I have been on panels before, it's not like nobody knows what I look like. Some people don't, but here I am. This is just me. I mean, it's actually one of my bad days. I got my hair pent up on my head. Usually I wear it down and it's curly. Sometimes I will actually get in the mood and I will straighten it out so it's longer. But today was one of those days. I had appointments, I had to go to the store. I'm like, I don't have time for all this. So this is it. This is who I am. Alvin from the Oh, he works at Trader Joe's. Okay, I have nothing bad to say about that. That is the stupidest stuff to me, is seeing them waving all this money around when you're on camera, and then you think that somebody's not going to come and rob you. Are you kidding me? No, Miss Money, I don't go everywhere either. It's probably been a year or so since I've been on anybody's live to show my face, but I have done it before. Uh, I don't Places that I used to go, I don't really go anymore. I'm pretty selective about where I go now because we all like a little mess. So I'm not gonna lie about that, but some of the mess around here, it's too much. You know, I don't like to see people's children being posted. I don't like to see people's parents or husband. I don't like any of that. I don't like all this police calling and filing false report. I don't like any of that stuff. I really don't. I don't like it at all. If you need to defend yourself because something is really going on, then do that. But all of this, it's too much. And the only way for you to not be involved is if you stay away from it. So that's what I do. You know, I don't agree with it. And I hate to see people's children, being doxxed. I mean, that is so unnecessary to me. So yeah, I there are a lot of people that I don't subscribe to anymore because I don't want any part of that. Yeah, yeah, I dip too. Right. It protects you. Well, you would think that it would protect you from being in a mess, but then again, if you're with someone that, or you associate with somebody that they don't like, then you put in a mess because you shouldn't be with that person. You shouldn't talk to that person. You shouldn't associate with that person because they did this or they did that. We all have a past. We all have skeletons in our closet. None of us have clean hands in everything. And some people around here act like people can't change, and they have a problem with that. But all at the same time, this person that you love so much is doing all kinds of nasty, disgusting dirt, but you're okay with that. But if somebody tries to change and they try to get away from the garbage, You have a problem with it. I don't get it. It is what it is, though. Yes, I love Maxwell. Yes, I do. Thank you, Miss Vivian. I really appreciate it. You are such a wonderful mentor. I have to give you credit. You stay on my butt constantly. If it's not you, it's Shelly. Both of y'all push and nag, push and nag, push and nag. So I'm here. I'm just kidding, but no, I'm not really kidding. Anyway, thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, absolutely, Miss Money. That's how it is, and it is crazy. There are people that do not, I don't watch, I don't say anything to, and my name still winds up being in their mouth. Somebody said that I was a wimp or something like that, or I was a female genital part because I wouldn't get in the middle and start beefing. And I'm like, beefing about what? None of what you're talking about has anything to do with me. But that they want you to be involved in it. And I am a subscriber in the beef sector because I do like some of the mess, and I have my favorite content creators in the beef sector, but I am a green sector content creator. So that's where my difference is. And I will not entertain mess on my channel. So if any, again, I'm going to keep saying this just to make sure everybody understands it. I will not entertain any drama on my channel. I am not here to fight with anybody, to fuss with anybody. If there's anything on this channel that you do not like, please don't come here. It's real simple. My channel has nothing to do with the beef sector. If I have some negative stuff that I need to say, I have another channel for that. But I haven't had any need to use it. But if something should come up, you'll know it's me because I'm going to tell you it's me. But it sits there dormant. It has no subscribers. I'm not subscribed to anybody. And I've had it for a couple months now. I just don't feel the need to say anything. You know what, truth, and it's okay. When I was working, I would I never showed my face. I didn't show my face until after I was done working because of my job. You know, I I had to be have a clearance. My fingerprints are registered with the state, the county, and the federal government. So there were certain things that I could not do because of what I did, and I could have gotten in a lot of trouble for it. So that's why I never show my face. But you know, I'm retired from my job now, so I don't have to worry about it anymore. So I don't care. I don't care about who sees my face. It's like whatever. And here, when it comes to social media, because there is a person who, hi, Audrey, welcome. Thank you for coming, love. Uh, there's a person who decided that they wanted to go and spend hours checking me out. So they went all through whatever social media that they could find in order to find me, which I think is ridiculous that you want to know somebody that bad. Why? But it is what it is. So if they're determined to find you, they'll go at you know extra measures, including paying money to find you. Yep, truth. I don't blame you. I don't blame you. You lock it up. Lock it up. If you know that your job will not appreciate it, you take whatever measures that you have to keep your private life private. Miss Money, it's okay. The one, it is very creepy, S child, because you're really going through some crap right now. It is really creepy that I think people feel like they have a right to know everything there is to know about you. They want to know your blood type, when the last time you had a bowel movement, what did you eat, They want to know everything about you, which I think is really weird. I don't know. Maybe there are some sectors in social media that are so small that people actually feel like they feel really intimate with you. And I say all the time, this is social media. You may think that you're the only, few hundred people watching, but this stuff is open to the world. So it's not just a couple of people watching you. At any time, anybody could click on and see you. Why do you want to share everything about your life with the whole world? That's crazy to me. But it is what it is. But Miss Money, I feel you. I say all the time, if I could do over me coming into the beef sector, I would have did it a whole different way. Well, hello there. Welcome, Charlene. I'm glad you can make it. Thank you. Thank you for coming. We're just chatting. I mean, we haven't really talked about anything deep. We're just getting to people are getting to know me. That's it. But you're more than welcome to watch the replay. Yeah, if I could have the way I came into the beef sector, I would redo it. Someone from outside of the beef sector, you know, told me to come here because there was a comedian in the sector, and at that time I was into some heavy stuff on YouTube. So I'm like, it would be nice to laugh for a change instead of being angry all the time. So I came over, and I came over under my real channel. This channel is what I made up as a troll channel, actually. Um, so I regret that. I don't regret that I came, but I wish that I had did what I did when I first got here. I didn't say anything, I didn't chat, I didn't make any comments for, a couple months. And I wish that I had done that. But in addition to that, I wish that I had explored more. I wish I had went to see other people and not gone to see the people that I was told to go see. I was told who I needed to stay away from because those were bad people. I was told who I should go and subscribe to because those were the good people. And it didn't work out that way. It did not. I wish that I had just got out there on my own to go see who I thought was good or who I thought was bad. Because when I got here, I was told, stay away from S. Hutchinson. She's a troll. Stay away from Sean Bradley. Stay away from this person. Stay away from that person. And everybody that I told, I was told, oh, yeah, that's a good person. I don't frequent them now. Yeah, truth, it has. It's been a long time with us. It really has. 5 long years we've been together. That's pretty cool, right? We started off on some really, I don't even want to talk about that lady. I don't want to talk about her. But it has. Hi, Lady Tia. Welcome. I'm glad you got a chance to make it. You remember where I came from? Okay. All right. Yeah, we came from a rough place, and I was just looking for some place to go to laugh because it was some heavy stuff. I know I got into some heavy stuff. Um, at one time I was actually on a team that I was somebody's security detail, and some things you wish you could take back, but I made amends for it. Um, I did. I made amends for it, and I actually became really close with somebody that I had an interaction with that I actually wish that I hadn't. And we're cool. Um, You mean Muffy? You mean when I first came to YouTube, or when I first came to the beef sector? When I first came to the beef sector, yes, Rita's chat was the first chat that I went to. There was somebody from a different sector who brought me to her chat. But when I first came to YouTube, I started off in the spiritual sector. And after that, I got into the Kanika Jenkins sector, and then I've been everywhere. I've been in the truck driver sector. I've been in the Nazi sector. I've been everywhere on YouTube. You know, and I don't remember what you call them, but there was, you talking about, you thought the beef sector was wild. Mm-mm. You go to the southern sectors, oh man, you talking about get down and pull up. Ooh, baby, they don't play. But I had fun times over there. Okay, you came from J for K. Yeah, I was there for a long time. Got into some heavy stuff over there. But I'm out of there now. Yeah, it was all of the conspiracy theories got to be too much, and um, then watching the family and watching the kids and seeing so many people get killed, I got out of there. I got out of there. Yeah, it did. It got really deep. So, yeah. Oh, the truth. Don't mention his name. Yeah. I remember him. Yeah. That wasn't the person that I was talking about, but yeah, I do. I remember him. I remember that's where I first met Gotti, was in J for K. Oh, you still mod over there? Okay, cool. Yeah, I stopped going over there. I just, all the years passed by, and everybody's still guessing about what happened to her. It got, for me, it got to be depressing, because it's like this young girl, and there's still nobody, that we know for sure. I couldn't do it anymore. I got tired of being angry every day. So I had to pull away. I just pulled away. So I haven't gone, back over there. There's some people that I still, I'll say hi to, but usually I say hi to them on a different platform. I don't I don't really go over there. But I'm everywhere. I'm in the food prep sector. I'm in the mukbang sector. I'm just, there are a lot of places on YouTube that I go to. So I'm not just, here. Mm-mm-mm. I just really, I don't know what she thought that he was gonna do. Truth, I really don't. His life is a ball of confusion, or it was the last time I saw him. So he couldn't do anything for her. He was trying to work out his own stuff. That the last, like I said, it's been a few years since I heard anything about any of them. But didn't he have a baby with a girl that was, in his chat, and then another one that had gotten pregnant and either lost it or aborted it or something? I don't really remember the story I was told, because I wasn't there when any of it happened, but I heard that was a whole big mess. And she thought that he was going to do something to help her. He couldn't help himself. But whatever. I'm glad I'm out of that mess. I can't do that anymore. Yeah. Well, Muffy, you're a good mod. You're working. Okay, Miss Audrey. I'm glad you got a chance to stop by and at least leave a comment. Of you, I like you. Why would you say that? You don't remember. Of you, do you know how long I've been knowing you? We met in the mukbang sector. It's been years. I don't have any issues with you, sweetheart. None. I'm happy for you and all your accomplishments and everything. Thank you. I appreciate you being here. You can come here anytime. Oh, you don't like to mod? Corin, modding is, if you're going to do it right, it can be difficult. It's very hard sometimes when the person that you're modding for is in conflict with somebody else and you want to say things, but it's not good for a mod to say. And it's hard when people come into the chat that you know you don't like, but you can't respond negatively because it's not your channel. So it can be difficult, and it can also be difficult when there's a person that you like, you have a relationship, who comes in there and the channel holder doesn't like that person. It's hard to block a friend. Well, not a friend, but somebody that you like. Yeah, it's been a long time of you. Yeah, it is. It modding can be very, very difficult. You have to remember that it's a job, even though you don't get paid for it. Yeah, it can be a view. It can be hard, even though you don't get paid for it. Well, most of us mods don't get paid. You just have to remember that it is your job, and you have to stay out of some stuff. Yeah, yeah, Miss Monty. Sometimes it's best, and again, it depends on how you start. Um, I usually take my cue from whoever it is that I'm modding for. There are some people that I mod for. When I'm there, I know that I try to speak to or acknowledge every subscriber that comes into the room, and subscribers get used to that, and they know if you skip them, they will let you know 2 or 3 times, "Hey, I'm here." So but in other places that I mod for, the channel holder is they don't want that interruption. So it's usually, "Hey, welcome everybody. I'm glad you came in. Hey, Gemini, how are you, my sweetheart? How are you doing? How's it going? I'm glad you can make it." So yeah, I take your cue from whoever it is that you mod for. Whatever it is that they prefer, that's what I try to do. And that keeps everybody happy. But yeah, it's when subscribers are used to being spoken to, then you have to keep that up. Yeah, yeah, it does. Sometimes it takes work to be a good mod. I try to be. I'm not always 100%, but I do my best. I don't mind modding. I used to hate it, but you know, it's pretty cool now. Who's sleeping in a car under a bridge? Wait a minute, what did I miss? What happened? Yeah, the general welcomes, those are easy. But again, sometimes you're in a chat and subscribers don't let you get away with that. They want to be acknowledged. Okay, I want to know who's living in a car under a bridge. Somebody give up the goods. Truth, well, truth, we've been together for 5 years. We kind of know each other like that. So, if you're doing this, I can do that. So we can feed off of each other. We got that vibe. You know what? So it's pretty cool when you've known each other for that long. Oh, you're supposed to be living in a car under a bridge. View. No, you don't live in a car under a bridge. Who believes that? We all know you have an apartment. Oh, now Pam's Corner, she might be living under a bridge. Now that one I could believe. I I, I question where are Pam's children? Why do they allow that? Well, you know what? That's a different question for a different live on a different day, and we can do that in your room, Truth. We don't need to discuss Pam here. I'm not here for that. Oh, you got a house now. Congratulations. So you like being a homeowner? Yeah, they can't. It can be too serious. It really can, and that's something that you're not gonna. I will have some serious topics, but it won't be serious to the point that I'm getting on you. It's just serious information that I'm giving you about what's going on in this world and how you might want to respond, but nothing that heavy. I like it light and easy, like this. We can just vibe with each other. I don't want that's what I'm saying. I don't want all that screaming and hollering and cussing and I'm gonna call the police on you and I'm gonna dox you. I don't want that. That's not what that's not what I'm about. Thank you, Miss Vivian. Yeah, truth. Listen, between her and EB, I can't tell who's worse. Okay, all right, your second home. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, I have my days when I don't like being a homeowner. Hey Carrie, welcome. Thank you for coming. Uh, when it's time to mow the lawn, I don't like being a homeowner. When it's time to shovel the snow, if something is not working right, then I hate being a homeowner. But other than that, I love because I can do what I want. I don't have to wonder who's gonna like it, who's gonna complain because it's mine. I can do what I want. Yeah, it's expensive, but then you got to pay the price for your independence. So it's a trade off. That's right. Fun, peace, food, gardening, all that wonderful stuff. Yeah, you can keep all the mudslinging someplace else. I don't have time for it. Life is too short. When I turned 50, it's like a light switch went on for me. I looked, down the hall at my past, and then I looked, in the other direction down the hall in my future, and I realized that I may not have another 50 years. So I'm going to do whatever I need to do that's going to make me happy. And being in some drama is not it. I only fight, fuss, and argue with people in my real life because I want to see them move on to something better. So I'm going to save all my arguing and fussing and fighting because I love them and I want something different for them. I want more from them. So I'm going to push you to be great. And if it means I might have to cuss you out, then that's what I'm going to do. But I'm not getting on no social media site fussing and arguing with strangers. I'm not going to do that. I don't want to. That's a whole waste of my time. Why did you think you were going to die, View? What? Oh, because of your illnesses? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Miss Money, absolutely. The beef sector can be an eye-opening experience for sure, in some good ways and some bad ways. It can definitely give you a perspective, and I'm just not getting ready to run up my blood pressure over some dumb shit. So, Carrie, how are you doing today? I have to go back and replay your live so I can get my lesson for today because I'm really trying to learn how to speak dirty in your language. I really am. So that way people won't know exactly what it is that I'm saying to them, when I'm out and about in the street and somebody says something crazy to me. Yeah, yeah. Use their words against them. You're absolutely right, Truth. I'm glad you were too, Miss Monty. And it doesn't matter that you came in, whenever you came in. I'm glad that you were here, and hopefully you will be able to make it the next time that I go live. I miss seeing you. I'm ready for you to start cooking again more than you do now. But you have a wonderful day. I'll see you soon, Miss Monty. Absolutely, Carrie. What do you think I come to your live for? So you can teach me how to be smart at the mouth. I do not miss a class. I may not always chat, but trust me, I'm there. I'm learning. Yes, yes. What did you say? Boomba Clot? Carrie's gonna teach me all of that stuff. Trust me, I'm listening. Why truth? Why are you surprised? He knows that you know what you're doing. He knows that you're a good guy. He knows that you're gonna have his back. He's not crazy. He knows exactly who he should trust and who he shouldn't. Okay, okay, truth. Okay, well, I think we know how to cuss in English. I just want to, be able to throw that curve in there when I don't want somebody to exactly know what it is that I'm saying to them. Boomba clot. Okay. All right, cool. Your teeny channel. My channel is teeny too. It'll happen when it's time for it to happen. Don't rush it. Do you see all these people who go and get that instant thousand and they still only have 20 in the chat? That's because it's not organic. You have people in your room to came to see you, act a complete fool, and then when it's not jumping and people aren't slinging mud in each other's face, then they're like, "Oh, we don't want to be here anymore," because you faked what you were given. So they leave. I didn't want that. Absolutely, Carrie. Organically is the way to go. And I'm if it takes me 2, 3 years to get 1,000, I'm okay. It'd be nice to get a Google check, but how long have I been here? Since 2011, 2012? I never got a Google check. It's not gonna kill me not to get one. I'm fine. Yes, very rude comments. It's ridiculous. I hate, when they do pull the race card thing. I hate when they talk mess about biracial people. I hate all of that. I hate to see, certain men coming after, women. I hate to see, men and women coming after, transsexual people. I hate all that. It's like It's just I don't know. Why can't we just mind our own business? Why do you have to be in everybody's face about what's going on in their life? I have a whole lot going on in my own life every day, just trying to make it. I don't care what's going on. Unless you want to tell me what's happening with you because you think that I can help you or you just want a listening ear, then I don't need to be in your business. I can understand that. I can understand that truth because at the end of the day, you don't know what. Stop it. I'm sorry, talking to my one of my dogs. At the end of the day, you don't know what all that comes into play with. So it's fine with me. It's fine with me that I don't have a Google check. I'm okay. Okay, guys, I'm gonna give this about another 4 or 5 minutes. We've been on here for 2 hours and 6 minutes. That okay, okay, Gemini, I'll leave the baby alone. You knew it was the baby, right? You knew it was the baby. Yes, we're talking about you, Winston. We're talking about the baby. Yes, we're talking about you. Yes, you're the baby. Yeah, the baby's allergies are acting up and he's licking. So I'm trying to stop him. I had to go get his medicine today, too. So that's what I'm doing, Gemini. I'm not hurting the baby. I'm trying to stop the baby from biting and licking itself. Um, is it over 600? I thought they started taxing you for every dollar. Oh, okay. Why is that a view? Why don't you want over 600? Because then it affects your income in a different way. Is it I thought when you get any Google money, do they consider you self-employed or you're a contracted employee? How does that go? Okay, yeah. So you get your 1099 for anything over $100 that year, right? Yes, yes, yes. I know, Gemini. I know how you are about the fur babies, but I promise, I'm just trying to get him to stop licking and biting himself. He's um he's actually on antibiotics and steroids now. He has a rough time when spring comes because the doctor doesn't know what he's allergic to. They say it's something in the atmosphere, and he's got bumps all over himself. And if he didn't get his medicine like soon, with him licking and scratching, then the bumps and stuff become infected, and we don't know what it is. Stop scratching. I know you're itching. Your medicine will kick in. Okay, so you're a contracted employee. Yes, Winston. You see my fat baby's head? Yeah, yeah. You're trying to stand on mama's lap, or grandma, actually. Uh, yeah, I know, I know, I know. Okay. Well, I don't have to worry about that for a while. Maybe never. Who knows? 600 and over, you get a 1099. Under, you don't. Oh, okay. So, how is this stuff going to work out? Like, if you get um, cash apps and all that stuff. Okay. Yeah, Cash App is reporting, but what did they decide about Venmo? Because I think Venmo was excluded from that. But Cash App, Super Chat, and something else was supposed to be included. Yeah. No, I don't want to be famous anywhere, but because I value my privacy. And you even have people in the beef sector when they go outside, they are recognized. I don't ever want that. I don't want to be recognized. Okay, all right. Well, I guess we'll hear more about it the closer it comes to tax time about what they're doing with Venmo. Privacy is important. I'm not that type of person. I just want strangers and close to me like that because I don't know what your real motive might be. People think differently when you're born and raised in a big city. Your outlook is a lot different than people in who were born and raised in smaller places. You tend to trust people more when you're in a smaller place. I was born and raised in Chicago and Inglewood. Baby, we've been running from bullets since day one, so you tend to be more, you push back because you don't really know what somebody is thinking until after you get to know them. Yeah, that sneezing and itching. Yeah, he sneezes constantly. It's the sneezing and the itching. We started off with the doctor had him on Zyrtec and then Benadryl. I was going through 100 Benadryl a month. It just got to be too much. So at his appointment last year, must be a fire somewhere. Anyway, his appointment last year, the doctor said it was time to do something different. So when it gets really bad, then he has to take a course of steroids and his antibiotics. And usually I try to catch it before then, and he has to have a bath and Epsom salt. So we did that, but I just went and got his medicine today. So hopefully he'll be able to get through summer, and then it'll probably kick up again in fall because he's just like a human. When the allergies, when stuff starts budding in spring, then he'll have like this really bad outbreak. And then again in fall, when the leaves and stuff start falling, then he has an outbreak. I'm like, your money, your medicine costs more than mine. Like, this is ridiculous. Then I got the old fart over here who's on arthritis medicine. It's like, are you serious right now? Like, you need insurance. Actually, both of you need a job, but that's another story. Right. Your laugh is very distinctive. It is true. Mm-mm. Yeah, it was good that you were quiet because people would have known who you were. Your voice and your laugh are very distinctive. Yes, so do I. I like to learn from others. Why go through it the hard way if you can take something from somebody else? Yeah, they do have pet insurance, but I don't want to pay for it. It is what it is. I just keep buying the medicine, and we'll get through it. Yeah. But I did decide that once my dog goes, he just made 9 this year. My next dog will be a Chihuahua. See, Gemini, you know exactly what I'm talking about. The steroids and the antibiotics. It's just crazy. But you don't want your fur babies to suffer, so you buy the medicine. For the longest time, we thought that he was allergic to dog food. So what did I do? I had to go in the kitchen and start cooking. And it wasn't that. So it's like, oh God, thank you. We can get back to the dog food. But my dogs eat partial raw and dog food. Every morning they get a raw chicken thigh, and then for their dinner they get their dog food. But if I hear anything more about pet allergies, I'll definitely pass it on, Gemini, because you know right now it's steroids and antibiotics because nothing else works. We tried, the low grade stuff, it doesn't work. And they said if this This gets to the point that it doesn't work, then he'll have to have steroid injections. And I don't want to have to do that. Whoa. No, I'm not spending that kind of money. If a dog is suffering, especially with cancer, I'm just going to let him go. To me, that's cruel to keep them fighting because you can't let go. No, I love mine enough to let them go. It hurts because I've had to do it before, but I'd rather for them not to suffer just for my own selfishness. Uh-oh. All right, guys, my battery is running low, so I'm going to have to end it. I'm so glad you guys came. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it, and we will do this again. Thank you. See you guys later. Well, I'll be in the street, but I'll be on my phone. I'm on the laptop, and the battery just said running low. So thank you again. See you guys. I enjoyed you too. Okay, bye, guys.